Hello, buddy. Chocolate 1000 Putting for Duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Emerald. Last time, we did some sightseeing around Slateport City, found Team Aqua, had to stop them from stealing the Devon goods for a second time, and then managed to discover their team leader, Archie. This time, I'm going to be showing you a little area that I've actually decided to start this episode in after this trainer battle, because I did say I was going to battle all the trainers on Route 110 off camera. I haven't actually done that, as of yet, because there is a story plot that happens on Route 110 the further you go along. And speaking of which, I need to make sure to get my laptop out and ready. I did have it turned on in preparation for a certain part coming up later in the episode, being where we battle Watson. But hang on, I'm just sorting it out, like doing two things at once here. Because sometimes my laptop has problems connecting to the internet at times. Alright then, right, let's switch Electrike out. There we go. Right, now we'll use Confusion on Shroomish. And you obviously notice how close Rolls is from leveling up to level 20. My Rolls was at that experience gauge at the beginning of the last episode. I just didn't have Rolls on screen to show it. Okay, now for Roselia. Roselia is actually an interesting Pokemon. It's known to have really good special attack, decent speed, but lacks in everything else. What is also known about Roselia is the fact that Roselia doesn't have an evolution family in this game. But that answer would be soon called by the time when we officially do a genuine Gen 4 LP that is not a remake of another region. Like Hard Gold, Soul, Silver to be the remake of Gold and Silver. I mean, I do know we do have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl coming out on the 19th of November this year. And that might be key for me to do a Let's Play recording on that series. But I want to play through it first to see how well it will go down. Because there might be a time where I might be thinking I'm actually wanting to do an LP series of Pokemon Platinum, not Diamond and Pearl. And sorry, I actually was delaying the whole bit here, because there was a reason why. I'm delaying it because Rolls is evolving! For the second time on this channel, welcome Curlier. Now immediately... Oh, right, yes, I completely forgot. I accidentally pressed the select button, and I just realized when you go inside your bag, inside the key items, you can register items so you can use them immediately whenever you want. When you've registered something, you can only register one item at a time, but if you press the select button, you will instantly use that item without having to go inside the bag first. That's what that was pinpointing, by the way. I'm going to do a double switch here. I am going to put Shulk and Sephiroth in the leading role. Of course, I'm going to go back and heal real quick, because my team has been through a lot of battles with the trainers in Route 110. So obviously, yeah, that route you saw me stood in, that was not the same route as Route 110. Because I am going to be exceeding this episode's time length a bit here to do a few things, actually. First and foremost, this double battle that is impossible to avoid. This is the one and only double battle that actually follows a double battle function effectively, because they both have a Plusle and a Mining on their team. Plusle is a Pokemon that's known to have plus for the ability, and Mining has minus for the ability, and those abilities in a single battle do literally nothing. But in a double battle, if a Pokemon with plus is partnered up with a Pokemon with the ability minus, their special attack stat is doubled, and that is a very frightening thing to deal with in a double battle. Only problem is, they didn't have any special attacking moves at all. Second thing is this building here. 3 steps right and 2 steps up to reach the wondrous trick house. Really? 3 steps and then 2? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They miscalculated that. No, not really. If you read it from the front here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, the thing is with the trick house, and sorry about this, hang on, I'm going to bring it close here. If you step out a bit, you will get the text box saying you are being watched. Watch very closely to the screen. You saw that little shine on the table. How did you know I was concealed myself beneath the desk? You're sharp. Behold! For I am the greatest living mystery of the man in all of mystery of the man. Sorry. They call me the Trick Master. Glad to meet you. You've come to challenge my trick house, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Enter through the scroll there and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. Except for one thing. I am not going to battle the trick house at all. I'm going to put up Route 110 Hoenn to then go about the trick house, because believe me when I say this, you want to remember to come back here when you have every single, and I am not joking about this, every single HM in the entire game. There is one problem with this area though. You have to go through a series of puzzles fixated on each HM. At the moment, we are currently at the situation that requires cut. And I'm going to go over this for you right now. Because I'm going to do it this one time, but then every other time I'm not going to bother. And I do apologize ahead of time, because the screen is going to be very glaring a lot. There will be some trainers here for you to fight, which will be very time consuming. I, of course, am going to be battling them. But you notice we are required to use the HM move of cut in this area. So So, very quickly, Curlier's debut battle. Yeah, Oddish was like not a worthy opponent. One confusion and it was done just like that. This area is basically like a maze. You basically have to try and find the right path. God, from my angle currently with Zigzagoon, you just see the yellow eyes and you don't see anything else. It just looks creepy looking. Right, I think you want to go down this way. See, look at that. You guys get to see it properly now. Look, that Zigzagoon just looks demonic. Because you don't see his normal brown eyes. There we go. And now we've lost. Yep. Right. Since I've shown Curlier a little bit, I'm going to switch Poppy back in. And also Petroka. Take another potion out of Zigzagoon. Right, yeah. This is the way you need to go if you want to leave the place. But you can't interact with that door because you need a particular item. And that item is down there. Guarded by a trainer. Just who is the Trick Master? A complete waste of time, that's who he is. We'll just use Tackle. Right, only problem is like with Skitty, and I do have a big problem with Skitty. No, I'm not saying I hate Skitty, because I do love Skitty. I mean, it's a cute Pokemon. But that's also the main reason why people are not a massive fan of Skitty. Because of cute. With his ability, Cute Charm. Cute Charm is an ability that acts just like static, where it will randomly activate if you make direct physical contact against it. And what the ability does is, it puts your Pokemon under attraction of the Pokemon, which is not able to be cured. The only way you can cure attraction is if you either KO the Pokemon that the Pokemon's originally attracted to, or you just switch your Pokemon out. But there is actually one other way to avoid this attraction business. Is if your Pokemon is holding an item known as the Destiny Knot. If you get the Destiny Knot, that item will prevent attraction from happening on your Pokemon for one use only. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with a 50-50 chance to do literally anything for the entirety of the fight. And now I'm actually going to be able to get to show you the Fury Cutter power. You saw it did that much damage the first time. Watch how much damage it does the second time. You see, it did a bit more. And now, if we do it for the third time in a row, yeah, you can see just how powerful Fury Cutter is. And the fact that we actually got put to sleep. And I thought Leech Seed would have still been a... Oh, no, wait. Okay, hang on. So Leech Seed, right. Leech Seed, what that move does is it saps HP from Pokemon on the field at the end of every single turn. Even if the Pokemon was switched out to a new Pokemon, that Pokemon would still have the HP sapped. But in Generation 3, I don't believe it works on Grass-type Pokemon. Right, we use Absorb on Marill. In fact, going back to the topic about those two trainers I mentioned about that have the plus of a mining in a double battle, I actually forgot to mention they were also using a move known as Helping Hand. Helping Hand is another move that's really helpful exclusively to a double battle. And what that move does is you sacrifice a turn for a priority move to help boost the power of your Pokemon's move whenever you do an attack. Right, this is actually not the correct way we need to go, but we're going this way because there is an item here for you to pick up of an orange mail. Not the sort of thing you would actually want. The orange mail is just basically something to use to like send people messages. I do not give a damn about that at all. It's a useless item. And here's the main reason why I can't be bothered when it comes to the Trick House. On the scroll was a secret code. And the secret code was written by the Taskmaster himself, saying all possible things about him. They all say, Trickmaster is fabulous for one, Trickmaster is smart, Trickmaster is coveted, Trickmaster is cool, Trickmaster is a genius, Trickmaster is my life, Trickmaster is huggable, Trickmaster I love. And honestly, I do not give a damn about the Trickmaster at all. He is genuinely a waste of time. But when you complete his first mission... Ack! You've made it to me! You're sharp. It took me all night to plant all those trees. Yeah, and I cut every single one of them. Apart from one. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. Fine, you've earned this reward. Yeah, he will give you a rare candy when you beat his mission for the very first time. Other times, and I am going to go over this right now, when you come back here with a second, like, basically, you require certain things to do the missions, okay? This puzzle here, it doesn't have a requirement at all. He's hidden underneath the desk, he gives you a rare candy, but the field move required is cut. The second puzzle, you require a gym badge. Say, from the second puzzle to the 7th puzzle, you require a gym badge that we do not yet have. When you get those gym badges, you're going to have to remember to come back here to the Trick House. And I'm going to tell you this now. For puzzle 2, he's found behind the right tree. You complete his mission. It has no field move required, and it rewards you with a timer ball. The timer ball is basically a Pokeball that allows your Pokemon to... The The timer ball allows you to catch Pokemon in the wild the longer the battle goes on for. Puzzle 3, he's in the right dresser. You acquire the field move skill of Rock Smash, and the prize he gives you is a Hard Stone. Hard Stone is basically like a rock type version of the Silk Scarf as well as the Miracle Seed, where it boosts the power of rock type moves by 20%. Puzzle 4 is found behind the left window. You require the field move skill of Strength, and his held item that he'll give you will be a Smoke Ball, which is a held item that you can give to your Pokemon, which allows you to run away from a wild Pokemon successfully every time. Puzzle 5, he's in the left planter, and onwards from Puzzle 5, you do not need any field move, and he gives you the TM for Taunt, which taunts your opponents to using attacking moves only. Meaning they're not allowed to use status moves like Thunder Wave or somewhat, for example. For Puzzle 6, he's found inside the right cupboard, and he will give you the held item of a Magnet, which is a held item that boosts the power of electric moves by 20%. Puzzle 7, he's behind the right window, and he will give you the held item of a PP Max. PP Maxes are incredibly useful items to boost your Pokemon's move by a significant margin. So like say, if you use a move that's got 5 usage and you use a PP Max, it will boost it to the maximum capacity of 8. And finally, this one's actually the least important ever. When you have beaten the game, look under the first left cushion, and when you've beaten his puzzle, in Ruby and Emerald, he will give you the red tent, or in Sapphire and Emerald, he will give you the blue tent. After completing the final puzzle in Pokemon Emerald, players may choose between either tent, but may only take one. Yeah, the red tent and the blue tent, if you're wondering what that does, is basically an item that you can use to hide in when it comes to like secret bases or something. Other than that, it's a complete and utter waste of time. So, with all of that mentioned, and I do apologize about delaying time just to show this waste of space, but if you were considering of wanting to like do it, then that's perfectly fine. Because it's your time that you're wasting, not mine. So anyway, there are some more trainers that I still need to battle down over here. This girl I already battled, as you saw at the start of the episode. We still got a double battle up there, a double battle down here, and another trainer down further onwards. Next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be making a detour route in this route, which is Route 103 by the way, battling all of these trainers, and then eventually getting to move on to the next story plot. See you guys then.